Lesson 103, Minuet 2 by Johann Sebastian Bach, bass, from Learn Violin Fast, Book 2. So the technique here is very similar. This is the bass part, and typically I did my absolute best to arrange so that it's the lowest part on the violin. So you will notice there's a lot of G string here, and that is because this is, again, originally written for a keyboard where the right hand will play the melody or the higher notes most of the time, and the left hand will play the bass or the accompaniment, again, most of the time. Right? Please don't think that the left hand of the piano or the bass parts are always playing accompaniment. They very often have melodies, but typically the notes will be lower. There's really not a whole lot that's quite challenging here. There are some high twos on the A string. Mostly it's just longer notes. So the biggest challenge is to make sure you count the full value. So all these dotted half notes, so this is 1, 2, gently separate, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Making sure that you listen for the melody and making sure you're not rushing is probably one of the biggest challenges here. So practice not only playing the notes, following the fingering, the bowing, intonation, and the rhythm patterns, but also just counting with a really steady, making sure that the long notes aren't rushed or cut short, because the melody has some really interesting, beautiful notes there. Without further ado, this is 103, Minuet 2, the bass for that piece. 1, 2. Thank you for watching. Again, I hope you find this helpful. This is some of the most beautiful music that there is, and be able to make this music and then hopefully make it with friends as you get more advanced is just a wonderful, wonderful feeling. And to just learn and play more music is great. So I hope all of this makes sense. I hope the violin makes sense, how when you add fingers, you have letters, how you have to move your bow in an awkward way, but it's to keep the bow perpendicular to the string in the sounding point between the fingerboard and the bridge. Just how to produce a beautiful sound and how to be able to put what you see on the page into actions that you can execute and produce the beautiful music. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in our last lesson for this book next class.